Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of the Mitchell Albert Reacts. Today I want to talk about J. Cole and Drake. J. Cole is a great rapper. I don't think him backing out of the rap beef made him any less of a great rapper. It didn't take away from his skill set, put it that way. So there's a lot of back and forth on social media about his song Clouds that he put out. And a lot of people are saying, hey, stop that tough talk. Stop saying that you will turn rappers into martyrs when you backed out of a rap beef, which is understandable, right? To a certain extent. But then at the same time, you got shit like this.
I want to say thank you again for what you've done for my life, for my family, for my friends, for all my collaborators, all the producers, all the other artists that I work with. You know, the ones that didn't turn pussy, I mean, the ones that still real, you know, my real ones. But yeah, I appreciate you because you've changed my life for me and everybody around me.
So my thing is, why does J. Cole get all this hate from people about backing out of a rap beef that really didn't have anything to do with him from the beginning? But this guy gets to talk all types of shit, calling people pussies and all this other stuff, while he has an active lawsuit against his record label for a beef that he started.
12:15, producers call us up. That interview you guys did with Drake, was anything bad, wrong? What was that about? And I was like, he went in on his rival. He went in on Kendrick. And I'm from Compton, so I'm like, he went on my guy, right? So I'm laughing. 12:30, 12:45, another meeting. Yeah, Drake's people called. And nah, so hip-hop, we just going there. Like, we not got the standard questions. He like, damn, okay. And it turned into him going at Kendrick Lamar. And really going at Kendrick Lamar, saying, man, come on, man. I'm me and he's him. And all like, he just sunning him. And Max and I, while we doing an interview, you know, we see full shot of Drake. We hitting each other elbow like, this motherfucker going in. Said, we shouldn't air that. Are you guys sure everything was fine? Like,
and I feel like in hip hop now, it's been watered down. And we give participation trophies. You have people like Kevin Durant who posted stuff like this. Who's talking about fake tough guys. A fake tough guy. A guy who started out saying things like this.
The greatest advice Wayne has ever given me, and it's a constant, it's less of advice and more of a constant reminder, which I love him so much for saying this to me, is, you know, he's always just like, man, please be yourself. Please don't ever try and be me or anybody else. Don't ever go get tattoos. You don't have to dress any different.
And now is a mob boss.
Or come to the boy on some arrogant shit. The weapons we got is some terrorist shit. Like TV producers,
Why is it that J. Cole gets all the hate, Drake gets all the love, but then do I feel like J. Cole can talk his shit? Yes. Because if Drake can file a lawsuit and still talk shit about the rapper that he's filing a lawsuit against. Now, let's be honest, guys, about this lawsuit. Is he filing it against Kendrick? No, it's against Kendrick because it's about the Super Bowl. It's about Not Like Us. And a lawsuit he's claiming that is anti-Semitic, and he felt the blow because he lost money, while Gordo, Lil Yachty, Vibes Cartel were going around saying that he is unbothered. It's not bothering him. He was bowling and he called himself a 6ix9ine god. Let's be honest. The fact that he's doing that and the fact that he was doing that and dancing around and all that and putting all these little shots on Twitter and on Instagram was showing that he's bothered. I just don't understand why J. Cole's getting all this hate for backing out of a rap beef that didn't have anything to do with him, and he's still talking tough, and people's throwing all this hate at him. But the guy that actually sued because of a rap beef is still talking tough and adding all types of extra shit into his lawsuit, is saying he's getting a participation trophy. I'm going to be honest. If you look at his fan base, it makes a lot of sense. It makes a lot of sense because they like Drake for the clout that he can give them. Because if you talk about Drake, you talk about Kendrick, your views are going to skyrocket. And that is the problem that I have with some of these platforms, is because a lot of these people are not putting out their true feelings. They're doing what they can for views. And that's the thing I don't understand. If you call yourself a hip hop journalist, if you call yourself a real hip hop fan, there's no way that you can sit here and say what Drake is doing is hip hop and then turn around and hate on J. Cole for still talking tough. The whole J. Cole situation and all these rappers throwing shots at him, there's a part of me that's like, there's lesser rappers. Freddie Gibbs is an incredible rapper. Incredible rapper. I don't think lyrically he's on J. Cole's level, but he's throwing shots. Joey Badass is a good rapper. I mean, I've been listening to him since the Pro Era days, the 1999 album, but I don't think that he can fuck with J. Cole. Ray Vaughn, fucking great. I don't think he's on Freddie Gibbs level or Joey Badass level. So he's definitely not on J. Cole's level. So looking at J. Cole, right? Does he respond to any of these rappers, right? I'm kind of torn between that because on one aspect, you're like, he's better than these niggas. These niggas are just throwing shit at him for clout. Because if he responds to them, then that makes their shit go up. Because the people that are responding to Cole, that are saying these things about Cole, they're not as big as him. They might have their little cult following, but J. Cole is underground and has commercial success as well. And he would give them clout, right? But at the same time, you gotta like, yo, these niggas, like, I backed out because it had nothing to do with me. That don't mean I'm gonna let you and I just play with me. Pause. But I feel that he needs to body one of these niggas. In my personal opinion, Drake is always going to be the participation trophy rapper because no matter what he does, because of his success on the charts and because of how big he is, people are always going to give him the participation trophies. If you look all around social media, people's like, yo, he got bodied by Pusha, but the fact that he stepped in the ring with him, I give him respect. Bullshit. That's not how hip hop goes. You jump in a rap beef, you got annihilated, you lost. You don't get no trophies for that. You don't get no kudos for that. Drake jumped in there with Kendrick and got annihilated, to where every day you have somebody jumping in and they trying to explain what he's doing. He got beat so bad that this nigga is walking around on stage with bullet holes in a sweatshirt with smoke coming out. Like, I've never seen any rapper do that. You got to know how to take an L. But people are saying, oh, at least he stepped in the ring. But I think if J. Cole jumps in and he kills one of these niggas, whether it's Joey Badass, Ray Vaughn, or whoever, because I do feel that J. Cole is secure enough in his manhood to be like, if he jumps in the ring with one of them niggas and he wins, he wins. But if he loses, he's going to take his rap beef loss a lot better than Drake did. So I'm going to end this podcast by saying, stop all the hate against J. Cole. Because if y'all are going around throwing all this love for Drake suing, and still allowing him to talk shit after suing, there's no reason that J. Cole can't pop shit after backing out of the rap beef. If you look at the women that both these men were raised by, then you can understand their tactics and why they do what they do. Then you look at the woman that Kendrick Lamar was raised by, then you understand why he jumps in, he kills shit, then he goes on about his business. It's all about how you were raised and who you were raised by, if y'all get what I'm saying. That's my thoughts. Until next time,
Thank you for tuning
I'm
in.
out.
Hit that like button, comment, and subscribe. And until then,